Okay, welcome to the SmegMen podcast. It's just me and Dan today because JD's off beating black somewhere. You know, he's wearing his trousers baggy and showing up late to stuff and listening to terrible music. So you're stuck with just me and Dan today.
Probably going to be better if anything.
Yeah. Speaking of black people, I had an idea.
Right.
For a film. I've only got like the main characters in the title so far, but
Okay.
I think it's going to be a winner. So we get Denzel, Samuel L. Jackson,
Right.
and Will Smith,
Yeah.
and they have to break out of a prison.
Expensive cast.
Yeah, and it's like a prison escape film.
Right. Okay.
And it's called Who Let the Wogs Out.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah.
Catchy, innit?
It's good. I mean, that's good building. You can build on that. You can definitely build on that.
It's good branding.
Yeah.
We could even get the Baha Men to come back and do like a remake of the song. You know, kickstart their careers.
Yeah.
Give them a little cameo in the film or whatever.
No, it has to be surely when they are escaping. There needs to be a chase scene. They're running. It's got it all.
And the Baha Men are outside the prison on the little fucking steel drums and shit.
Yeah. Did you hear about the there were in London there were some activists protesting climate change, and I don't know, I'm not sure entirely what's going on there. I'm guessing the police must have tried to move them on or something, and
Yeah.
obviously they haven't wanted to move, so one of the women thought it'd be a good idea to pull out a super glue and stick it on her tits and glue her tits to the pavement.
To the pavement?
Yeah, or to the road, I think it might have been.
Right, what does that achieve?
She just can't be moved, can she?
It's not really inconveniencing anyone apart from her.
But why her tits of all things?
Well, what other weapons has she got?
When I first read it, I thought it were going to be feminists, because it sounds like a very feminist thing to do, to glue your tits to the ground.
Yeah, burn your bra, glue your tits.
Yeah. But we're climate activists.
I did read about that. Weren't they asking for something like really ridiculous? The demands that they wanted.
I'm not sure. I didn't look that much into it, to be honest. I just found it funny that she chose to glue her tits to the floor. There's a picture here with they've got a curtain up round her. There must be someone just trying to prise her off the ground, and then obviously many people staring at them.
Who do you call for that? Like the fire brigade? Do you get a doctor?
Yeah, I think they need to come up with a new
Like a new profession.
a new emergency service.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully this won't kick off. Like, it's not. I don't think it's a very effective way of. Mind you, that they're not going to move her, so maybe it is effective.
Well, we're talking about it, so.
Yeah, well, she did the job, really, I suppose.
It's getting them publicity at least.
Yeah, true.
I saw something else that was medical that made me laugh. This is the headline. Man, 30, suffers rectal blowout after his perverted friends put the nozzle of an industrial air compressor into his anus and pressed the trigger.
Yeah, I saw that. Didn't he die? He died, didn't he?
Did he die?
Yeah, blasted his guts to bits with fucking compressed air.
Oh, I didn't know he died. A man's colon burst after his perverted friends put a compressed air pump into his anus and inflated it. They called it a horrifying prank. That's not really a prank.
They probably didn't think it were going to rip his arsehole to bits, though, did they? Like, just...
Yeah, but you should think that. You should know that.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen videos of people using that compressed air. You know, when someone's like working on a car or whatever, they're bent over, so they've blasted it and pretty far away, like a metre away or something.
Yeah.
Fired it and it's pulled the trousers right down.
Yeah.
So it's powerful air, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's fucking powerful.
Oh, if you put one of them to your head and pull the trigger, you'd die. So I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think it would go through the skull, would it? But it'd probably rip your skin up and definitely.
Well, yeah, maybe you wouldn't die, but I still would not advise putting it up your ass
or anyone else's arsehole.
as a prank, as a caper on a Friday night.
Yeah.
The airflow produced by an air compressor is at least 100 times higher than what would be considered safe for a colonoscopy. So he had like a level 99 colonoscopy, basically.
Jesus Christ. God, I bet that was fucking awful. That would have been... was so bad.
It said that this has actually happened before. This is not the first case of someone putting an air compressor up their arse and being taken to hospital. A 34-year-old man who worked at a petrol station was taken to hospital with similar injuries after trying to stop a burglary. So some guys have got...
burglary?
Yeah, so some guys have gone into... It doesn't say where it is, I'm assuming it's in America. Some guys have gone into a petrol station, robbed it, and then the guys like chase after him. Instead of just like beating him up, it's like, no, hold on, hold this motherfucker down.
I'm going to blow his asshole out. Fucking hell.
That takes it a bit too far, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's have you ever? I mean, you'd feel guilty after doing that, wouldn't you? Like immediately afterwards. Have you ever like accidentally punched your mate a bit too hard and like winded him or whatever, and like you feel proper guilty.
Yeah.
That'd be like times 1,000 if you blew their arsehole to bits.
Yeah. We were once stood outside pub. We had that game going for a while where we all used to punch each other in the balls.
Yeah.
That age-old tradition.
Yeah.
And there was some kid there who were like a few years younger than us, and I didn't really know him, and I like went to like tap him in the balls, but I like really caught him in the nuts.
Yeah, I think I remember him. We'd had a few drinks, haven't we?
And then I spent like 10 minutes trying to apologise.
Yeah.
And he was just kind of like limply shaking my hand and being like, yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah, it were a bit of a phase that for a while, wasn't it? We'd just like when I punch for it like an open hand, you just like upwards slap into the bollocks, and it fucking hell, it were awful, wasn't it?
But you can get a lot of traction on that. You can really get some impact.
Like a slapping uppercut to the bollocks, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's not enjoyable.
No, it wasn't the best. Certainly on the receiving end, anyway. The giving it out wasn't too bad, to be honest. Got a few laughs out of that.
Yeah, it was fun. Did you see that? Blind Date?
Yeah.
They've restarted it again, haven't they?
Oh right, yeah.
The game show.
That first dates, yeah. Go on.
Yeah, the game show.
Yeah.
They sent two bisexual men on holiday to St Lucia, where it's gay for two men to have sex. Where it's illegal for two men to have sex.
Oh really?
Yeah. It's gay for two men to have sex. Jesus.
Who the hell had that idea?
I know. Like, surely they pay people. There'll be someone who's gets like 35 grand a year to like figure all that stuff out.
I mean, they're on TV. You should have a research team think. Yeah. Hang on, maybe we shouldn't be sending these two blokes who are going to be smashing the life out of each other to a place where they could probably get stoned to death or something. What is the penalty?
10 years.
Oh, is it? So it's not like.
No, it's not like
to death or all like
no,
that.
it's not like Africa, is it? St Lucia's in Caribbean, isn't it?
Right.
No, it's not like some African country where they still believe in voodoo and shit.
Yeah.
And like take the Bible literally.
Yeah.
But yeah, it said neither of them had no idea, and they were obviously both really happy that they were going, but they didn't have any idea until they got to the hotel, and the maid like came in the room and like
saw the massive signs.
The maid came into the room and tipped them off and said like most people who are gay on this island in the closet because it's illegal here. You do know you can face up to 10 years in jail.
Fucking hell. So, but they haven't faced up to 10 years or all like that?
No, they got back alright. I'm assuming they just didn't hold hands in public and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, how fucking stupid
just,
can
like,
you be?
fucking on the balcony and stuff.
No.
Right, I saw a funny little story. So a lad's gone to the gym. He's an avid gym goer. I don't know if it was late at night because he said there were only 4 other people in the gym at the time, and he's gone to get like a shower or something.
Right.
Oh no, he can't have done because he left his towel behind. Oh yeah, so yeah, he might have gone to the shower or something. And he's come back and all the lads have fucked off and someone's jizzed on his towel.
What?
So there's a police investigation. He's only a young lad. He's about 17 from Northampton. Muhammad Ali.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, he's angry and disgusted beyond measure. We're almost midnight, so it was late at night, and someone's probably a racist, to be fair.
Yeah, but
seen some Asian lad and thought, I'm jizzing on that guy's towel.
The question is, was the jizz halal? Because if not, then it sticks it up even another level, doesn't it?
I don't know. They probably had to make a quick getaway, so they probably didn't pray over it, or
yeah,
like you're supposed to slaughter it in. You're supposed to let all, mind you, they did let all the juices flow out.
Yeah.
So in a way, I suppose.
I guess coming is pretty halal. It's about as halal as it gets.
yeah, maybe so.
Who jizzes on a towel?
I don't know. I don't know if they caught him, so I can't tell you that. But
do you think it's like some guy who gets off on other people rubbing his jizz all over the body, or did he just genuinely need somewhere to shoot a quick load?
I think it was probably a group of lads and they've done it as a laugh. And they thought, we're going to prank this guy. That'll have been like a proper danger wank. What like you had, if it's a prank, you're gonna have to be concentrating. You're aware that you're in a fucking gym. You know this lad could be back any second. You just didn't give a fuck, did he? It's a pretty good prank.
Imagine seeing some, like, being in the gym, like lifting weights or whatever, and then seeing some guy walk past you and be like, to your buddy next to you, like, elbow your buddy and go, yo, should we fucking jizz in that guy's towel? That'd be fucking hilarious.
Jizz in that guy's fucking towel. Yeah.
I wonder if they like played a game where it's like last one to get hard has to jizz in the towel or something.
Yeah, like there's that game Soggy Biscuit, isn't there, where a lot of people get in a circle, all jizz onto a biscuit, and the last one to do it has to eat it.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
To be fair, he should have just rubbed it in. Apparently jizz is really good for your skin. You're probably doing him a favour. They might have seen a bit of dry skin and been like, I'm going to help that lad out.
Yeah, stop him being so flaky.
Yeah, maybe we just jump to conclusions these days. That's the problem. He might have just been a really helpful guy.
Yeah, try to give him a healthy glow.
Precisely.
To go with his gym body.
In his own little way.
Did you see that? Did you see that guy tried to drop kick Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, I've got that wrote down.
Yeah, he didn't even move, did he?
He took like 2 steps. Rambo drop kicked him in like the back, and it took maybe 2 steps.
Yeah.
He's in a unit though, isn't he?
Yeah, connected with both feet as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's massive.
He's a big guy. He like went, ooh, and just took 2 steps forward, and that were it. And then everyone just pounced on the little fucking tosser.
Yeah, he even took the high road as well. He tweeted saying something like, "Thanks for everyone's requests about my well-being, and I hope the attacker gets his life on the right track."
Yeah, I'd have been a twat, me. I wouldn't have been nice to him. I'd have said, "What a little prick. I hope his life goes to shit." Fair, I do hope his life goes to shit. Not even because of that. I'm a knobhead.
Yeah, well, why would you try and just drop kick someone for no reason? Just to be the guy who did it.
It's just because he's famous, isn't it? That's the risk you take, being famous. Like you got to expect that some little twat's gonna say, "Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger's over there. Like, I dare you to go drop kick him in his back." To be fair, the guy that dared him probably thought he's never gonna do that.
Yeah,
but he clearly said that to the wrong person.
It were at some like martial arts, like
were it?
Yeah, like conference or whatever.
It looked like a gym. Like, is it in New Zealand or Australia or something?
I can't remember. I thought it said Brazil.
Oh.
But never mind. Whichever nationality it was, they were weak as fuck.
Yeah, he's not been practicing his drop kicks right much. His martial arts, has he?
No.
Should have got a real man in there.
What else we got?
Big fucking Brock Lesnar looking bastard.
I'd pay to see Arnold Schwarzenegger get drop kicked by Brock Lesnar.
It's huge, that cunt, isn't it?
In slow motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't he like the wrestler that went to UFC or something?
Yeah, he was the champion for a bit, but then people just started levering him after a while. I think he was good at first, and then UFC really started kicking off. It started getting more and more famous, and then bigger, better, nastier bastards started joining, and then he got his head kicked in a few times.
He's old now, isn't he?
Yeah.
In fighting terms.
Yeah, he's... I don't know, he'll be in his 40s or something, won't he? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It'll be something like that. I mean, he were out about the same time as The Rock when he were...
I think a little bit after.
Yeah, he came in later, but they had like a big fight, didn't they? I think at one point. I'd stopped watching wrestling by this point, but I think I do remember it.
Yeah, I think I stopped when I was about 10.
Yeah.
It took my mum like 2 years to convince me that it was fake, and then once she got through to me, I was like, oh yeah.
Once she realised, like now if you watch it, it's so obvious that it's fake. I don't know how I ever thought that it was real. I'm pretty ashamed of myself, in fact. But there's still grown men who love that shit, in there.
Yeah, well, it's like entertainment. It's like Game of Thrones to them.
Yeah, but come on. Fair enough. If they're going to call it entertainment, I'll take that. But they call it a sport, but there's not. If it's wrote out who's going to win and who's going to do what, there's no competition there, is there? It's all predetermined what's going to happen. So it's bullshit. I don't think they should be allowed to call it a sport.
No, it's not a sport. It is more just like a soap.
Yeah.
They do fuck the bodies up though.
Oh yeah.
And they do like actually do some damage to each other.
Oh, sorry.
I said they do real damage to their bodies and to each other and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Eddie Guerrero died, didn't he?
Yeah, there's been a few people.
Chris Benoit killed his own family, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't he do his finisher to him?
I don't know.
That's an ultimate finisher, that, isn't it? Fucking...
Did it want it something to do with a weight machine or something?
I don't know. What was his finisher called?
I can't remember. I'll quickly look it up.
And then Rey Mysterio fucking 619 somebody to death.
What were the 619?
That way.
Remind me that.
Like, they're like hanging over the ropes. He runs around, spins around the rope, kicks them in the face.
yeah. I remember.
Except, oh no, it's the first. I think it's the kick just before he does it, but that kick killed him.
Right.
Booted his spine to bits, I think.
Jeez.
Now, that is a proper finisher. Like, actually finish someone's life. What a guy. Maybe not what a guy.
No.
maybe won't go that far, but...
I mean, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Just as a physical accomplishment, but no.
It wasn't professional wrestling. Well, it was professional, but not to this. It wasn't like WWE. It were, well, one of those much smaller ones. I think it might have been in Mexico, to be honest, because he was a Mexican one, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. Jesus. Benoit. He strangled his son.
What was his finisher called?
Sorry, just give me a second. He strangled his son and then hanging himself on a pull down machine and then hanged himself on his weight machine.
Right.
Did Chris Benoit.
He only killed his son, not his whole family.
He killed his wife, but it doesn't say how he killed her.
Oh.
Come on, what were his finishing move?
I thought that's what he did to his family. I thought that's how he killed them. Because it was something to do with like strangling or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. Chris Benoit.
Did he have one of those danger one of those wanks where you hang yourself and you're wanking off, or were it just a plain old boring hanging?
Well, it were a murder-suicide, mate. I wouldn't call that boring.
Yeah, but if you knock a wank in there as well.
The cripple across face.
Trispector. You are.
The cripple across face.
Is that what you did to him?
I don't think so, mate. He definitely crippled himself.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he went cross-eyed before he actually died.
Fucking hell, I wonder what his story is. I wonder what he was going on through.
He probably had that CTE shit.
What's that?
Concussive something.
CTE?
Yeah.
Concussive traumatic... No, it won't be traumatic, will it?
Chronic traumatic encephalopathy.
Right.
Is a brain condition associated with repeated blows to the head.
Yeah.
Also associated with the development of dementia. It's like rugby players and American football players get it, especially because they run into each other with their helmets and stuff.
Yeah.
But like boxers and stuff, and that's why you never see like an 80-year-old like professional boxer who's like in good health.
No, they're always fucked, aren't they?
Yeah, the hands are shaking and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what he had.
They love that shit though, don't they? Boxers and stuff. They'll even though, when they get old and their bodies are fucked, they're always like, "Were it well worth it?" And obviously, they're always like, "Yeah." Especially if they made it to the top. I suppose if your name's gonna live on forever, then I suppose it is kind of worth it. But
well, look, if it's like if your choices are like work 9 to 5 in a shit job and no one ever knows your name, but you like kind of live a healthy life and die at 82, or be a champion,
live
well. Yeah, live well for like the first 56 years of your life, and then maybe the last 10 are a bit shit.
yeah, I suppose.
I suppose it is worth it in some kind of way.
Yeah, I mean they've been fucking living the high life, fast cars, fucking all sorts of crazy shit, nice meals.
Yeah.
Eating lobster all the time. To be fair, I've never even had a lobster. I don't even know if I like it, but
I don't either.
Common thing people want when they're rich.
It's not actually that expensive. Well, no, it is. It's like what, like 40 quid or something.
It's a bit, yeah. They do it around here. I don't think you get much. That's the thing. You only eat the claws, I think, don't you?
Yeah, and the tail.
Yeah, the claws and the tail. That's it. So you don't get much for your money. So I'd rather just have a steak.
Yeah.
You like seafood, don't you? You get like prawns and shit.
Yeah, I assume it tastes a bit like prawn, but
apparently it is just like crab and prawn. They're all very similar tasting, aren't they?
Yeah. Have you had swordfish?
No.
That's really nice. It doesn't even taste of fish. It tastes like salted chicken.
Right. Have you had tuna? Except not like from a tin, like tuna steaks.
Yeah, I have actually.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's better than just shitty tuna from a tin.
Yeah, I had it on holiday. While we're talking about food, did you hear about the guy in South Africa who posed as like an executive at KFC.
yeah.
He like pulled up in a limo.
Yeah.
And like went inside with a clipboard and said like, I need to inspect everything in here. I need to inspect the floor and the tables and the cooking equipment but mostly the chicken wings. I need to inspect the chicken wings. If you could just get me 7 boxes of chicken wings and take them out to my car, please.
Weren't you travelling around all over doing it? He did
I think so,
of
yeah.
times. It wasn't just like a one-off, was it?
No, this guy were getting all that good chicken. But if you've got a limo to drive about in, surely you can afford a bit of KFC.
I know, chicken wings, fucking hell, what are they? They're not a lot. It's like 50p a wing or something.
Yeah, it's 99p for 2.
Yeah, exactly. Well, fucking cheap bastard.
Maybe their economy's fucked and stretch limos are really cheap, but KFC's for some reason is really expensive.
Probably how he's rich. All rich people are tight cunts, aren't they? That's how they've got all the money.
Where is it? A report about a South African who conned KFC out of free chicken has gone viral. It was a student.
Were it?
Yeah.
How's he got the limo then?
I ain't got a fucking clue. He posed as a quality assurance inspector from the company's head office.
Probably got the limo by saying he were a limo inspector.
Yeah. Apparently it's fake news.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What, someone just made that up? For a laugh?
Well, KFC Africa's public affairs director has said that it's fake news, but how much can you trust KFC Africa? I don't even trust KFC Britain to tell me the truth, so...
No. Definitely not. Wouldn't trust South African government, never mind the KFC.
I'm so annoyed that that's fake. I was rooting for that guy.
Yeah, until he got caught, I suppose. I was pretty impressed by him. Something that happened on the 27th of March, so only a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
Some guys have tried siphon. You know when you siphon fuel out of a vehicle?
Yeah.
You used to stick a hose in and you have to suck it out.
With your mouth, yeah.
Yeah, and it siphons out. Well, some guys have tried doing that to a coach, but they've stuck it into the sewage. into like the toilet part.
Oh my god!
Drinking shit.
Where were this?
A group of low-life thieves trying to. These guys were from. Oh, this is Central West Australia, packed up in Laverton. It's called, middle of the night. But when they tried to pinch some free fuel, they mistakenly put the hose in the sewage tank, copying a mouthful of raw shit in the process.
You'll never believe what happened today, mate. Fucking Brian only went and drank fucking shit and piss. What a loser.
What a fucking wally.
I was going to say, like, how broke do you have to be to siphon, like, fuel, but I suppose if a coach, they'd probably be quite a lot, but
yeah,
they got a lot more than what they bargained for.
Yeah.
Or some would say less.
Yeah, much less, I think. I don't know, I suppose you could do alright. I mean, I don't know if they went somewhere where there were a load of coaches and they were just nicking shitloads of it.
Yeah.
But gave up after the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had enough of that, mate.
Fact that, it's your turn.
Australians don't give a fuck, though, do they?
No, they're crazy. They're just even crazier versions of us.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, it's all our fucking criminals and shit, innit?
Yeah, but I mean, just like we're known for liking a drink, but I think Australians are even worse than we are.
Yeah.
And we really like a drink.
Yeah, they are definitely like a party country.
Yeah. It's party. That's because they've got party weather all year round.
I know. So no wonder they're so happy all the time.
Yeah.
We get like 4 months of sun here, that's why we're all so fucking miserable.
Even the comedians are quite miserable, aren't they? That's like part of their humour.
What? British ones? Or?
Yeah, our comedian. Yeah, like Jack D, he's miserable as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good. He's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Unless it's like Michael McIntyre or something like that.
Oh yeah, but he's too happy, I think. He gets my tits in.
Yeah, well, he's just kind of like appeals to a wide audience, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I can't follow him for that. But yeah, it is like sort of like the Frankie Boyle. It's all like the cynical
Yeah.
sort of points of view in it.
I like it. Yeah, I like the more horrible people like Frankie Boyle and stuff.
Yeah.
But you've got to like accept that it's a joke.
Yeah. Well,
There are people that don't.
yeah, well, anyone who like goes to see a comedian or watches a comedian on YouTube or whatever, and then is surprised that he makes jokes or
Yeah.
tries to turn his jokes into a statement is just a fucking idiot. I had I saw this the other day. A terrified man jumped from his second floor balcony after a woman he refused to have sex with opened fire on him. So
A woman he refused to have sex with.
Yeah, he refused to have sex
so
with her.
she whipped a gun out.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
This were obviously in America, in Louisiana.
Yeah.
The woman were called Anisha Speed. I don't know if that's what she were on at the time.
Yeah.
She pulled a gun on the man in his flat and fired a round of shots into the wall after he refused to have sex with her. They spent most of the day together, and then the unnamed man told the police that Miss Speed asked him to perform oral sex on her moments after they arrived in his flat, but when he declined, his date pulled out a .40 caliber handgun and aimed it at him. He fled to his balcony before leaping to the ground as another shot was fired in his direction.
Minge were probably stinking.
Yeah.
They've been chilling all day. It's in the red hot sun. She's like, "Yeah, have a munch on this." He's like, "Fuck that! I'm off." She whipped out a fucking Magnum.
Yeah. It's a black guy as well, and from what I know about rap music, American black guys don't eat pussy. So
Yeah. Yeah. True.
that'll probably one of the factors. Imagine she's getting charged for attempted murder just for trying to get some head.
Fucking hell. What gun was it, did you say?
A .40 caliber pistol.
Oh, 40 caliber.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a Magnum then.
No, it's not a .50 or like that, but
No.
still do some damage. It's not a 2-2, is it?
Yeah, it's not a spud gun.
And I mean, if you're indoors, you're probably going to be like 6 feet away from someone if you try to shoot them.
Yeah.
So.
Well, a lot closer if you've just been trying to get him to stick his head inside your hinge.
I wonder if she tried to shoot his dick off. It's some sort of ironic revenge.
Yeah.
And they just... She tried to shoot him and he jumped off at balcony. And then when he jumped off at balcony, she nicked his PlayStation from his house.
At least she got some up from it.
I'm starting to like this bitch.
Yeah, she sounds pretty cool. Let's get her on the podcast.
Yeah, that'd be a bit crazy. I don't have any metal detectors either on my front door, so...
Yeah, maybe not. I know I'm a bit late to the party. You told me to play this ages ago, that Evil Within. I played that.
Yeah.
I played that the other night. Because on Steam on your PC you can Steam where that's where you keep all your games. And,
Yeah.
You can do that Steam share. So I've got all the Walsh's games.
Yeah.
And that were in there. So I gave that a go. That was quite a good. Bit fucking weird though, innit?
Yeah, it is weird.
Like, it's fucked up, man. You start and there's that weird thing goes. You look at a camera or something, don't you? And this weird thing jumps around, kills these 3 coppers, and then jumps up in your face. And then you go into this crazy world.
Yeah.
You wake up upside down and there's some fucking naked guy with a chainsaw. I think he was naked. I don't know. He had a chainsaw. I was looking at that more. And then he just starts fucking chat. It's fucked up, man.
Yeah, it is fucked up. It's all like set in like a nightmare or some shit from what I remember. It's like...
Is it?
Yeah, it's very weird.
I only played it for about an hour.
I think it's from the same people that made Resident Evil. Or from one of the guys who used to work on Resident Evil or something like that.
Right.
But it's a really good game.
Yeah, I'm gonna carry on. It's it seemed alright. I was playing it late, so I only did an hour. You don't like Resident Evil games, do you?
It's not that I don't like them. When I've gone round, I've played them with you. And I've played them I've played them at Keith's as well. And I don't mind them. I've just never gone out and bought one and sat and completed it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think in the old days it were like the controls and the camera and stuff. Yeah. That put me off a bit. I know it's obviously going to have improved a lot now.
Yeah. They brought the Resident Evil 2 out a bit ago, didn't they? That's third person.
Remastered.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty good that.
Did you play God of War?
No, I don't know if I'd like it. I know it got really good reviews and that, but I don't know if I'd like that.
It's really good. It's you played the other ones, haven't you? Because I'm sure I played God of War on your PlayStation 2 or something.
You might have done, but I've never played it. I think Ryan or someone might have had it.
Yeah, it's a really, really good game. I play a lot of like first person shooters and shit, and I normally would play them and just listen to music or podcasts or whatever, and just turn sound off on the game because the stories are normally just shit.
Yeah.
And it was first game in like a couple of years where I actually like just sat and listened to the story.
Yeah, I've read it's really good.
Yeah, it's one of the best graphics I've seen in a game as well.
Yeah.
Like ever. Did you play Last of Us?
Yeah, it's one of my favourite games. It's good. That second one's out. Is it this year or next year or something?
It should be this year, but I think I might have seen something that they might have delayed it till next year.
I think they'll probably do what they did last one. They brought it out on PS3 and then remastered it for PS4, didn't they?
So you think they'll bring it out for PS4
Probably,
and then for PS5?
Because PS5 isn't out 2020 next year.
Yeah.
Or the year after, so they probably will do it. They'll make a lot of money that way.
Yeah. They're. I think we're moving away from consoles.
No, I don't think we are. You told me this. I'm sure they're going to continue.
They will continue, but they will get to a point where it's pointless having an actual physical box.
Yeah. Did you say they're going to have it on your TV? You're going to have it on your TV?
Well, loads of Amazon, Apple... No, not Amazon, sorry. Apple, Google, Microsoft, and a few other companies are working on like cloud-based like streaming services.
Right.
So like the game's just streamed over your internet, basically.
Yeah.
And once everyone's got good enough internet to do that, like there's no need to have a £500 box, is there?
I mean, I like having the disc and stuff, but I suppose that's quite an old-fashioned type of thing. Like people probably said that about DVDs and videos and shit, didn't they? And CDs.
I like having the disc.
Yeah.
I like actually going to the shop and like getting the thing and talking to the nerd behind the counter and whatever.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's also because you just stick your disc in and it only has to download a little bit. When you download the entire thing, it takes fucking ages.
Yeah,
it takes
does.
days sometimes. Red Dead Redemption took... How long did that take? I'm sure that took like a day.
Yeah, it took us like 4 or 5 hours or something like that.
My internet was proper shit at that time as well, so it took ages.
Yeah.
In fact, that was off the disc as well. So for people who were downloading it, did you get the disc or did you download it?
I got the disc. It's 2 disc.
Yeah, it wasn't it?
Yeah.
GTA 6, that's coming out, isn't it? That's well, not coming out anytime soon, but it's
Being confirmed.
it's going to be set in Vice City again.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Quite missed Vice City, to be honest.
I liked Vice City. I just didn't like the way it looked.
Oh, with all the gay colours and stuff.
Well, not even just the fact that it was gay. It just, I don't know. Everything was just pink and like baby blue. Like the whole city had like the same colour palette.
Yeah, but it was Miami. It's Miami in it, and it's that sort of 80s. It was the 80s, so it's that sort of weird kind of funky time.
It's the best setting for it, and I mean, obviously I want to live in the 80s, but like it does seem to like convey what the 80s were like a lot, and there's a lot of like humour in there.
Yeah.
About the fact that they're all like everyone were just on coke and stuff.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's based on like Scarface and shit like that.
Yeah. There's a lot of references to that. Yeah, it was good, Vice City. About the first one where you could actually like buy properties and shit.
Yeah, I think so.
No, on GTA 3 you could buy properties, couldn't you? But
I'm not sure. I can't really remember. I can't remember GTA 3. I didn't play it as much. You liked GTA 3 better, didn't you? So I preferred Vice City, so I played that more. That's the one where you can get like a fucking mansion and all that shit.
Vice City. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. You kill that guy for it, don't you?
Yeah, that little fat cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's meant to be like Danny DeVito or something.
Yeah, maybe he is. There's that Lance Vance.
Yeah.
I magnumed his ass. I liked him as well.
Which one's he? Is he
The
the
black guy, innit?
Yeah, but what does he do? Is he like a club owner or something?
I can't even remember. He's a pretty cool guy. He's makes out like he's your mate and all that shit, and then I can't remember why you have to kill him, to be honest.
I think in the mission you're in like one of those Lamborghini cars or something, aren't you?
Maybe.
Yeah. And I can't remember that were what fucking 15 years ago or some shit.
A long time ago, yeah. We had hair then.
Yeah, all of it. I had all my teeth.
Yeah, you had a big old fro. That fro was class.
Well, no, I'll never get it back.
You should do that half fro that I told you to get, like just like the back half of your head, like the guy out of, what is it?
Earth, Wind and Fire.
Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Do you remember? Banger.
No, I'm not doing the half moon afro.
It's called the afro. It's class.
Shit is way fucked up.
You ain't got a 4 head, you got a 5 head.
Yeah, no. I think if once you start going bald, you should just fucking accept it.
You've got to accept it, aren't you? Unless you've got enough money to just like get them taken out of other parts of your head and plonked in the front.
I don't think they've figured out that shit yet anyway.
They have?
I've looked at pictures of it and I don't think it looks that good.
Looks bang on. They take the root out, don't they?
Yeah.
Whatever that's called. Then they just like get a little pin thing and stab you in your head.
Yeah.
And like plant it like a fucking flower. And then once it's healed, it just grows normally.
Yeah, fuck that. I'll just keep shaving my head.
If I had money, I'd do it.
Would you?
I'm not bothered about going bald. It's just, it makes you look a lot older though, doesn't it? It puts like 10 years on you.
Yeah. It's annoying as well because I don't mind how I look with a shaved head.
Yeah.
But when I shave it, I have like 2 to 3 days of looking alright. And then it just starts growing back, but I can't shave it after 3 days because it looks sore.
Yeah.
So then I've got like another 3 days where it looks shit, but I can't shave it yet, or else I'll give myself a fucking rash.
Once it gets to like, well, just basically once you're going bald, the longer it gets, the shitter it looks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So like mine's quite long now. It's like what, a centimetre long or something.
It just looks thinner, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The longer it gets.
Yeah.
Like I've got that landing strip at front of my head, and that's a lot thinner than the rest of my hair.
Yeah.
And you can completely tell after a few days.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. Heartbreaking stuff.
Fuck you, time.
Should we have a break, or how long have we been doing it?
I don't know, maybe we can have a break. We'll be back soon.
In a world where everyone is gay, a deadly virus has swept the globe. An infection that causes men and women to be physically repulsed by each other. No children have been born for 2 decades. The population is declining. The planet is in despair. Now, one man and his love of pussy are on a mission to save the human race, one unwilling sexual encounter at a time. Jason Statham is the Repopulator. Right, I've got to get to Paris by 8 PM tonight to impregnate a French lesbian, and she ain't gonna be happy about it. All I've got is a BMW from 1997, some sweet karate moves, and a ball bag full of jizz. It's about to get sticky.
Do you like pancakes?
I like pancakes.
Well, see if you like these pancakes. It was a group of school children in America in like, do you know, a cooking class.
Yeah.
And they call it home economics or whatever, but it's basically a cooking class.
Right.
The kids had to like do some sort of competition where the teachers would like taste the pancakes and tell them which one's the best.
Right.
And they put semen and urine in
I
them.
knew that would come. Fucking hell.
A group of school children in Ohio are currently under investigation after allegedly feeding teachers pancakes which contained urine and semen. They've been taking part in a cooking competition and allegedly contaminated food which they then served to teachers who were judging the contest.
They should have seen that coming. I mean, sure, you know, I mean, they
kids
should
are
have
fucking
known.
assholes, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. And if it's your teachers, you know that it's your teachers who are going to be eating it. Like,
Yeah.
Obviously, you're going to jizz in it. I mean, maybe not obviously. Maybe
It's not that obvious.
There's going to be someone who's going to jizz in it, clearly. But
It's a pretty good bit.
yeah.
I wonder how they did it. Like, did they have a wank and a piss and put them in like jars and then take them into the class? So I'm assuming the teachers weren't just like, I'm assuming they didn't just say, okay, students, well, you just cook us some food and then we're gonna
I'm going to leave the room.
I'm gonna turn around and stare at this wall for an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's, they should have definitely seen that coming though.
Yeah. Surely there's like that could be classed as some sort of sexual assault, like making someone eat your semen.
Yeah, yeah, probably. Did they say how it tasted? Is there any? How did they find out?
Doesn't really say.
Did they say how it tasted? Was it good? I mean, if they say it, I might give it a whirl.
It depends how much maple syrup you put on them, doesn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
It's mad that they eat all that shit for breakfast.
Yeah, I know they.
Like cum. Like who'd eat cum and pancakes for breakfast?
Yeah, I know it's strange over there. Do odd things. I know we eat like fucking bacon and sausages and eggs and beans and shit like that, and they have. Theirs is all like proper. It's like desserts. They have like desserts for their breakfast, don't they?
Yeah. Well, they do say it's better to eat protein in the morning.
Right.
Because if you eat like carbs and sugar, which is basically what cereal is, and pancakes and syrup and stuff.
And jizz.
Yeah, and jizz. Well, I think there's protein in that, but never mind. Yeah, if you eat like carbs and sugar, like it gives you a bit of energy at morning and then you crash at dinner, whereas if you eat protein, it doesn't really do that to you.
Right.
I mean, I don't know what happens if you put jizz on a bacon sandwich, I don't know.
No, I think we need to experiment a bit so we can... We're not experts on the... in this sort of area, but we could be. We could become experts.
Well, it says here the police are now analysing the remains of the food. So the fact that it says remains means the teachers definitely ate it. Because the police are analysing what's left. So they're trying to see whether or not it's been laced with bodily fluids. I don't know if I agree with the use of the word laced there.
No.
Maybe LSD, but not for cum.
Yeah, it's... No, I'm trying to think of a more appropriate term, but...
Spiked is a bit better. I know it's the same, means the same thing, but it just fits a bit better,
Spiked,
doesn't it?
Yeah, it does work a lot better.
The schools... The county school authority has released the following statement. The safety and security of our students and staff is of utmost important. District leadership and local law enforcement are conducting a thorough investigation into this incident, and anyone found in violation of school policies will be held accountable for their actions. We are also focusing our efforts to support the teachers impacted by this incident.
Fucking hell.
I'm assuming they'll be spending quite a lot on therapy.
I heard about somebody, yeah, definitely. I read something once about somebody who, I don't know where this is, but somewhere they went to, I think it might have been a McDonald's or something like that, and somebody had jizzed into the mayonnaise, and a woman ate it, and she ate the mayonnaise, and she was like, I recognise that taste.
Yeah.
So she knew what had happened. And then she ended up with fucking cold sores all over, so she got herpes from the jizz. That's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah. That's a scary one, isn't it, herpes? Because people can have that and not show any symptoms.
Yeah, it's well, it's the same as cold sores, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they can transfer. So if somebody has a cold sore and they suck you off,
yeah,
it gives you genital herpes.
I think there's two types. The one that you get on your mouth and the one you get on your genitals are completely different. Can they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird disease.
Yeah. There's one. This is quite a common one. We might not even get much out of this, but it's still funny. Woman shot her husband dead after seeing the porn channel had been added to the TV bill. But I think I've heard that happen loads of times. I've heard that sort of story so many times. It's always some crazy American bitch.
Yeah.
Probably South American.
I mean, I think shooting's a bit of an overreaction.
Yeah. I mean, he probably thought she might kick off a bit. They probably weren't expecting to get a gun pulled on him.
Well, bitches be crazy. If you watch porn or refuse to eat them out, they'll pull a gun on you, I suppose. I know,
it must be quite common over there. Just when someone just don't go your way, you just whip a gun out and blast them. I mean, I suppose it would be quite an embarrassing story, especially for a woman. It's pretty rare that a man turns down sex.
Yeah. I think that's why she pulled the gun out, because I don't think women are equipped to deal with
No.
being told no.
I think men get rejected all the time. It just happens.
Yeah.
Women just can't handle it.
Pull a gun out.
Just fucking shoot them.
Solve all your problems.
You can't tell anyone then.
I couldn't imagine living somewhere where like it's legal to have a gun.
No.
They have certain states have stand your ground laws.
Yeah.
So like if someone starts a confrontation with you and you have a gun, and you point at them, and if they like keep coming at you or keep threatening you or whatever, like you're completely within your right to shoot them.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that means there's plenty of cases where someone starts a fight, starts to lose, and then shoots the guy and says, "Oh, he was coming right at me."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they did that on South Park, didn't they?
Yeah.
Is it Cartman trying to shoot Token?
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. I couldn't live somewhere like that. I'm a fucking dickhead, man. I'd get shot straight away.
Yeah.
I won't last very long.
And over here, you just got to worry about like getting glassed or
Getting punched.
yeah,
or
getting
glassed in
punched
the
or
face.
stabbed or something. But it's a bit more instant with a fucking gun in it.
Yeah, I've been glassed. I've been glassed and bottled.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've never had the pleasure,
Got a
thankfully.
yeah, it's a winner. I've got a scar there. You see it in front of my head.
Yeah.
That's from the bottle. The glass didn't actually do anything. The glass just shattered.
Right.
Because the old glasses years ago, they'd go off in big shards, and that's when they were dangerous.
Yeah.
Now they're made to just shatter now.
Yeah.
So it just shattered into tiny little bits, so that wasn't too bad.
I couldn't. What did you do that deserved getting a glass thrown at you? Oh.
The bottling was, we were in the middle of town, and it were packed. The club were packed. You could barely walk. You know, when you're just like shuffling along like penguins.
Yeah.
Because your chest is against someone else's back, and
Yeah.
someone's got a chest in your back. It was just I just nudged into someone, but it wasn't my fault. Somebody had nudged me, so obviously it was like the dominoes effect.
Yeah.
Some lad turned around and said, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, my fault, you fucking prick." So he punched me. Oh no, he headbutted me, I think. Oh, he headbutted me and I punched him. And we started fighting, and then his mate bottled me. But that was the end of it then, because bouncers came over and told me I had to leave because blood were going everywhere. I don't know if he got taken out.
You're messing up the club, buddy. I need you to fuck off.
Mate, you're ruining my fucking carpets, man.
Jesus, just had these floors redone. You can't be bleeding everywhere. Must have been a pretty shit headbutt if you were still standing afterwards to hit
To
him
be fair,
back.
headbutts aren't as powerful as punches anyway, are they really? It just...
If I don't know if you land a good one.
Yeah, it got me on the cheek, on the side,
Yeah.
so it wasn't good at all. And then my punch landed a lot better than his, so I knocked him right back.
Yeah.
And then I started laying into him, and that's why his mate bottled me.
I think with an headbutt you have to hit him
You need to get
with your forehead on the bridge of their nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or the chin, obviously the chin for a knockout if you're shorter than them, but you can often see a headbutt coming a mile off because it's a great big fucking head flying at you.
Yeah. You've got to really lean back as well. Really got to wind up and then release, haven't you? So it's not exactly inconspicuous. I ever tell you about the time I were in town and I got into a car that I thought were a taxi?
Yeah, I think so. I think I know where this story's going, but tell it anyway.
Okay. I were in town and I wanted to go get a taxi to a pub 2 miles out of town. So I walked up to where the taxi rank is,
Yeah.
and just the street before it, there were a car pulled up, a car that looked like a taxi being driven by a guy that normally drives a taxi.
Yeah.
A Middle Eastern man in a Toyota.
Yeah, I know the type of thing, yeah.
And so he pulled up next to me, a street away from the taxi rank, and he had his window down, so I said, "Oh, are you free? Can you take me to whatever pub?" Yeah. And he's like, yeah, jump in. So I've jumped in, and he's asking me what my name is and stuff. And then we got half a mile at road, and I realised he didn't have that strip at the top of the windscreen.
Yeah.
With the taxi rank's name and the phone number on it and stuff.
Yeah.
He didn't have one of those little badges with his driver number on it and shit. He didn't have one of those little discs from the council. And I was just like, You're not a taxi driver? And he's like, "No, mate." I'm like, so why did you pick me up? He's like, "'Cause you asked me for a lift." I said, "Right, okay." He's like, "So what have you been doing?" I said, "Oh, I've just been to this club and, then I went here and did this." And he's like, "All right, I've just been to Candy." which is a gay club.
Local gay bar.
Yeah. I said, okay. He's like, is there any other good gay bars around here? And I was just like, to be honest, mate, that's not really my type of thing. I'm definitely not into that. So, no, I can't really help you there. And then it was just like kind of silent for a bit. We pulled up in car park over at Roadfront Pub, which I found a bit dodgy. He could have pulled up outside the pub, but he pulled up in the car park opposite, which was like a couple of minutes away. And he spun round and I was kind of like, so, do you want any money for, petrol or anything? He's like, no, but you can get your dick out if you want.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, I have heard that story.
And I was just like, no. And then I got out of the taxi and walked in the pub. But I'm looking at that guy want like an aggressive bear of a gay guy because...
Yeah, if you're a great big fucking thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not big now, but I were even skinnier back then.
Yeah.
I weighed like 9 stone or something.
You'd have been getting fucked in your ass.
That's what I mean. I would have been forcefully taken.
Yeah.
Against my will.
Yeah, but you can get your dick out. No, I'm alright. No, you're getting your dick out.
Wrong answer.
Fucking hell, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
I mean, not all gays are rapists. Maybe we should address that.
No, I wasn't thinking that, Dan. I don't know why you have to clarify.
No, but the way I said it may have implied that. Because you said no, you didn't. You didn't have a choice, basically.
No. Well, I did have a choice. I said no. I said no, sir. You're not going to see my penis today.
Yeah. No, but you said it if you were a big guy.
Oh, yeah.
Implying that he would have tied you up in a little knot.
Yeah.
And battered your arsehole to oblivion.
Imagine if it were like that. Imagine if just like every like gay guy who were over 6 foot were just like an aggressive rapist.
Yeah. Yeah. My dad knows someone like that. Or knows of them. A guy who went. I don't know if he was straight before he went. He was like massive. He were huge.
Yeah.
I think he might have been straight before he went in, and then he'd been locked up for a while and
converted to man pussy.
He found a fondness of cock, and then I'm pretty sure he's raped a few people and stuff. He's a big horrible rapey bear.
Jeez, it's good that you can laugh at it when you're talking about men raping other men.
Yeah. People aren't as touchy about that.
No one gives a fuck, do they?
No.
It's just well, you're a guy, you should be able to protect your own arsehole, and if you can't, I'm going to fucking laugh at you.
Yeah.
You need to step up your arsehole protection game.
Yeah, exactly.
Name of the episode.
Yeah. I mean, I would say I agree with that, but at the same time, if I'm ever raped by a big, horrible bear, I'm wanting a lot of sympathy.
Yeah.
I may not hold that same view when I'm laid in hospital.
No.
Having my legs above my head with the doctor stitching.
Splints. It's on them stirrups. I was imagining you in a full body cast. Drinking like a smoothie out of a straw.
This poor man's been fucked half to death. Yeah.
Fuck so bad you turned into a mummy.
Yeah.
Did you know, we talked about vending machines with puppies in China.
Yeah.
And JD guessed that it would be like the claw from Toy Story.
Yeah.
And I actually saw an article the other day with a picture that is actually true, that they do leave live puppies in arcade-style vending machines with like a claw thing to get them out.
That is fucked, isn't it?
But I also read another thing about China. I mean, because we don't live in China and you just read like the things about them, like it's kind of a bit of a fucked up place.
Seems like a crazy place to us, doesn't it?
Yeah, you never like get the full like scope of it. Apparently they put Muslims in concentration camps.
Alright. What, when? Now?
Yeah.
Are they?
Like right now, yeah. And there were a list of like 50 reasons that you could get put into a concentration camp if you were a Muslim.
Alright, so it's not all Muslims, it's a certain... What is it, if they believe...
Yeah, but wait till you hear the fucking rules, mate. It's basically if you breathe fresh air and you've got brown skin, you're going into a concentration camp. Okay. They do surveillance on him as well and stuff.
Right.
They've collected DNA, iris scans, and voice samples of Muslim citizens. This is in a particular province, so I don't know if it's all of China.
Right.
So here are some of the red flags for the detainment department in Xinjiang. Owning a tent.
Owning a tent?
Owning a tent can put you on the list.
Fucking hell. Right. That's only number one.
That's number one. Telling other people not to swear.
Eh?
Speaking with someone who has travelled abroad. Owning welding equipment.
Right.
I mean, I suppose that's like to do with bomb making, but these are all just very broad things that everyone can...
I don't think you need to be welding stuff though, do you?
No. You don't need to weld to make a bomb. You can definitely make a bomb without welding.
Yeah.
Telling other people not to sin. Owning extra food.
What's classed as extra food?
I don't know. What is the logic behind that? Is that because you're going to create the apocalypse and you're preparing for it by storing extra food?
Fuck knows.
Eating breakfast before the sun comes up.
Right.
I don't even know if that's a Muslim thing to do.
I suppose, well, in Ramadan they're not allowed to eat during sunlight hours, are they?
Oh yeah.
So they eat at night. So that is a Muslim thing. But that's basically...
That's just being a Muslim.
Exactly. They're basically saying you're just not allowed to be a Muslim here. Otherwise you're getting locked up.
Owning a compass. If you're like happen to be a Muslim and like an avid rock climber, then you're pretty fucked if you like hiking and Allah.
Maybe they made the compass, the one that makes you do a perfect circle.
Yeah.
It does have a sharp point on it, I suppose.
Publicly stating that China is inferior to some other country. I mean, I'm pretty sure that goes for all Chinese citizens, not just Muslim ones.
Yeah, definitely.
They don't like you saying anything bad about the president or the fucking regime. They don't get as much shit as North Korea because they're not as outwardly crazy.
No, North Korea is definitely the more mental one, innit?
Yeah.
Like, plus, that's the sort of thing that our news would report anyway because we're not at war with them, but we definitely don't agree with them.
No. Well, I don't think North Korea are more crazy. I just don't think the leader's definitely crazy, but I just mean like all the laws and shit. China's definitely pretty up there with North Korea. They're just not as it's not as publicly known.
Yeah.
Everything's contained. Like they don't allow the citizens to have like free access to the internet and stuff, do they?
No, well they told their citizens crazy shit like they told them that they won the World Cup. Like they were reporting that they won the games crazy like 7-0 every game and stuff like that, and 15-0 and stuff, and it was like just crazy shit like that. And
so many goals.
The first time Kim Jong-un ever played golf, he smashed a fucking hole-in-one.
First time he ever picked up a golf club.
First time he grabbed a golf club.
What a guy.
Smashed a smashed a fucking, I think an eagle it's called, is it?
What, he hit an eagle out of the air?
Yeah, he hit an eagle out of the air, and then it landed in the hole, which is called an eagle.
All hail.
Yeah.
What else have we got? Abstaining from alcohol.
Yeah, so there is.
It is just basically just being a Muslim.
If you are a Muslim, yeah.
Having too many children. Having a VPN, so if you try to hide well, I'm sure that goes for any Chinese citizen. Not allowing officials to sleep in your bed, eat your food, or live in your house.
What sort of officials? Just anyone from the government?
Yeah.
Right.
Because they have like...
What the fuck?
Their police and the military are like basically the same thing, aren't they?
Are they?
So,
I don't know.
Yeah,
probably.
They have a military police. So yeah, some soldier knocks on your door and says, alright mate, can I just come and sleep in your bed and have tea with you and your family? Will that be alright? And you say no. And it's just like,
get
right,
locked up.
get on the train.
Only if you're a Muslim though. Yeah.
Get this one. Having WhatsApp.
Fucking hell.
Just having the app
Is it all things that like maybe past terrorists have used and done and things like that? So then their crazy little minds have just thought, right, we'll ban them from all these things.
Well, how many terrorist attacks have there been in China?
I don't know. Good point. I don't know, but I mean, they could be looking at the rest of the like Europe and thinking, well, we don't want that here.
Yeah, they always are like a few steps ahead of the Chinese. Wailing, publicly grieving, or otherwise acting sad when your parents die.
Fucking hell.
Wait a minute there, detective. Is that someone showing emotion? Pass me the handcuffs. Get the taser out.
Yeah.
Imagine you just like stood like having a touching moment. They've just like put your uncle in the ground and you just sort of like stood there and a tear rolls down your cheek and some Chinese guy jumps out from behind a tree and fucking tases you.
Takes the shit out of you in front of your entire family and drags you away.
This one's weird. Wearing a scarf in the presence of the Chinese flag.
What the fuck? What the hell? Like, out of all these, I don't think there's been a sensible one, has there?
No.
Are these only the crazy ones, or are these just all of them anyway?
I'm picking and choosing them, but like,
right.
Yeah, some of them are like not having your government ID on your person.
Right. Even still, that's a little bit much, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm now trying to stay away from the ones that are specifically just about being a general Muslim, because there's one here that says going to a mosque. What's the point having mosques in China if you like get arrested when you go to them?
Well,
blow them all up.
It's like a little Muslim trap, innit?
Yeah.
It's like a mouse trap.
Like a honeypot.
So they've just got like a group of guys who hide in the bushes, and as soon as someone tries to walk in.
Well, obviously in mosques they play that music, don't they? Like when it's time for prayers.
Yeah.
But imagine just like four Chinese guys like in the tower singing that song and then sniggering, going, stupid fucking Muslims.
I bet the mosque will probably just have like trap doors and shit. So everything you try and do in there just drops you underground, and then you end up getting shuffled onto a fucking train somewhere.
Yeah. Having a full beard.
Right. I mean, that's not essentially Muslim, but they do love a beard.
Yeah. It's a sign of an alpha male, I think.
Yeah.
Almost. Which means I would definitely not be an alpha male if I were a Muslim. Because I can't grow a beard for shit.
My beard, I can grow quite a thick beard. My beard's alright, but the problem with my beard is, my hair in general, in fact, is my hair's brown. And I'm going bald, so I'm losing all my brown hair, and my beard's ginger as hell. And I'm keeping that. That's not going to be falling out anywhere, so I'm just going to be a bald cunt with a big ginger beard. I just look like a twat.
Nah, just get hench and just shave your head and keep the beard.
Yeah.
And even if you do look like a twat, no one will dare say anything to you.
Yeah.
Because they'll be like, who's this white supremacist?
Yeah.
We've only got a few more here. Not attending mandatory propaganda classes.
Right.
I wonder what one of those is like. A mandatory propaganda class. Okay, we're going to sit you down in a room for an hour and you just we're going to tell you why China is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Do they actually just outwardly call it a propaganda class as well?
Well, I don't know. I think this list has been like translated by this article.
Yeah.
It's still been translated by from Chinese, won't it? Which is always hilarious. Like if you try to translate Chinese directly into English, like it always ends up coming out fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because they don't have certain words and certain connecting words that we use. Sort of like mandatory propaganda classes. Not attending mandatory flag raising ceremonies. Trying to kill yourself when in an education camp.
Only while in there though.
Yeah.
Anywhere else is fine.
Refusing to denounce your family members. Inviting multiple families to your house without registering with the police department.
What the fuck? So this is specifically to Muslims.
Yeah.
Like the rest of China's fine.
Yeah.
And did you also say this isn't the whole of China? Is it?
Yeah,
it
says this province.
Right.
But yeah, that's fucked up, man. Yeah, it's in Xinjiang, and the movement is called where they've got the list from. The title is Eradicating Ideological Viruses. So that's what Islam is to that province of China. An ideological virus. It's fucking crazy they can just do shit like that and have complete control over a country.
Yeah, I know. Mental, innit?
Yeah.
But I don't know. A lot of countries have done a lot of crazy shit in the past and currently, haven't they?
Yeah. And the thing is, it takes normal people who like having a bit of power and acting like an arsehole to keep that going as well. That's what's so sad about it.
Yeah.
Because you need like a cop who's gonna go into a Muslim's house and like kick his wife in the head because she's wearing a scarf. To be able to do all this shit.
Is that a fucking tent over there?
Yeah. Let me see your phone. Do you have WhatsApp, Benny? What? Oh, that's a nice beard you have there. What? I see you've been praying today, Ahmed. I do love China.
Yeah, it's like I say, it's just totally different to our culture, so it just seems like a crazy place to us.
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine we maybe seem crazy to them, but I can't think of any examples because it's normal to us.
Yeah, I don't know enough about their culture to draw a parallel.
What could they think's crazy about us?
The fact we don't take our shoes off when we go into an house, or is that Japanese?
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really crazy though, is it? It's a bit...
Oh, we've got those crazy knives and forks.
Yeah.
Those mental contraptions.
Yeah. They, I know they find it rude, you know, when we blow our noses, they find that fucking revolting.
Really?
Yeah, so if you blow your nose into like a hanky or a tissue or something,
Yeah.
they find that disgusting.
Right.
I think that's in Japan. I don't know if that is just like that area of the world, but...
Right. They also find spitting is disgusting, but I think it's in Singapore. You can be fined. We can actually be arrested and like put in jail and stuff for spitting in the street publicly.
Right.
Yeah.
Flipping hell.
They take that shit seriously.
They do, don't they? Fucking hell.
In fact,
But them over there, when they're ill, if they've got a cold or anything, they wear like a face mask, you know, so that they're not like, spreading it around. So they're quite considerate in that way.
Yeah. Well, that's because if you live in an apartment building, you've got like 2 million neighbours.
Yeah.
So you're just picking up everyone's fucking bacteria, are you?
Yeah, their houses are tiny over there. It's so proper overcrowded, isn't it?
Yeah. My cousin was there a few years ago at Christmas.
Yeah.
But there were loads of because they've got like really bad pollution. I think he might have been in Tokyo actually. He were in some city in Far East anyway, some like really built up city.
Yeah.
And the pollution was that bad that there were like a smog over the city, and like everyone had to they had to walk around with those fucking masks over their face because they were just breathing in fumes and smog and shit.
I'd like to go to that area of the world, but I wouldn't want to go somewhere like that. If you're walking somewhere with that sort of pollution, fuck that. I'm alright, thanks. But I would like to go to like China and see all the crazy shit that's going on. Be tall for once and start on someone getting knacked by an old man.
Yeah, some 90-year-old guy who's been practicing kicking trees all his life.
Yeah, he like just runs across washing lines for fun and stuff.
Yep, spitting is illegal in Singapore, and so is chewing gum.
What? Chewing gum or spitting it?
No, it's just chewing gum.
Just chewing gum.
Chewing gum in general is illegal.
Right. Okay.
In Singapore. Or unless you get a note from your doctor, it's like medical. So
Right.
that's like weed to them.
A big like fucking chewing gum smugglers.
Oh, gay sex is also illegal in Singapore, as well as St. Lucia.
Right.
You can get $1,000 fine for not flushing a public toilet.
Fucking hell.
These motherfuckers are all about their manners, aren't they?
They are, aren't they?
Like, say your P's and Q's.
£1,000, did you say?
$1,000.
$1,000.
What's that? 800 quid or something, isn't it?
Yeah, something like around that, isn't it?
It's illegal to walk around your house naked in Singapore.
Around your own house?
Yep.
Fucking hell.
The government says that the reason it's illegal to walk around your house naked is because it creates harmony in a conservative and culturally diverse country. That doesn't...
Creates harmony?
Yeah.
Eh?
Not walking around naked makes everyone harmonise.
Right, okay. So straight out of the shower, you've got to jump out, get your towel on straight away.
Yeah.
Just get dressed as quickly as possible and hope that no one grasses you up.
This is so fucking weird, man. You can be arrested for taking drugs even if you took them before you entered the country.
Right. What, so if you took a drug years ago, you can just...
Not years ago, like some stuff stays inside your system for like 2 months.
Ah, right, I see. Yeah.
But if they drug test you in airport, they'll just throw you in prison.
Fucking
They'll
hell.
fine you.
Yeah, I think weed stays in your system a long time, doesn't it?
I think so,
A
yeah.
month or something.
They do caning as well. They do caning as a punishment.
What, in schools?
No. Like, just as punishment, like the police will fucking cane you.
They'll just cane you in the middle of the street?
Yeah.
What, on your ass? Do they get your pants round your ankles and smack you on your ass?
I'm not sure, mate. It
Like
just
a little
says if you get caught vandalising or spraying graffiti, you'll get a mandatory caning.
Right.
So that's Singapore for you.
I thought you meant in schools. I'd probably bring back caning over here, to be fair, in schools. I'd bring in new rules, like you're allowed to hook them. Depends on what they've done wrong. Like if you've been a proper little shit, like maybe if there's a kid with special needs and there's someone bullying him, the teacher's allowed to just boot him in his bollocks proper hard.
Yeah.
Or uppercut him or something.
Or make them fight a bigger kid. I think I'd find that more fun.
Yeah. Yeah, like you have one like school bully who's like, he just keeps everyone in line.
Yeah.
Because he wants to beat the shit out of kids anyway.
Yeah, and you need a henchman.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is a good idea. I think we should maybe put this to Theresa May. I mean, she's a bit of an evil bitch, so she'll probably go for it.
Yeah, she probably would. If she could, she'd probably give teachers, tasers or something.
Yeah. Farage wants to make handguns legal again, doesn't he?
What do you mean, again? When were handguns illegal?
Not even that long ago. There were years ago in I'm not sure where, but in England somewhere there were this might have been in the 80s or something. Some guy went to a school, like in America, had a handgun, went to a school and did a school shooting.
Right.
But we did what America don't do, and we banned handguns.
Yeah.
Because we like kids not being shot.
Yeah. Australia did the same thing.
Yeah, it happened over there. They also don't like dead kids.
And they've only had one mass shooting since, I think.
Yeah, and well, yeah. So we banned them because of that reason, and he wants to bring them back. He wants to make them legal again. Obviously, you need a license and all that shit, but.
Is that so if someone else throws a milkshake at him, we can shoot him?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I don't think we need guns.
No, definitely not.
No.
'Cause, I
It
mean,
just increases the chance of people being shot.
exactly. I know.
There's a stupid argument that because normal citizens can't have guns, the only people that do have guns are criminals.
Yeah.
And yeah, I suppose so. But our police are good at dealing with criminals
Yeah. So you fight. It's so that
without guns.
Because the criminals have guns, you need a good person with a gun to stop that person, the bad person with a gun. But it's ridiculous. And I mean, more guns does not make anyone any safer. 'Cause
Yeah.
Even a good person with a gun, they could. Sometimes kids find they know about the gun and then they end up accidentally shooting themselves or their mate or something, don't they?
Yeah.
That happens quite often.
Yeah, it does.
So no.
Yeah, it's like saying, trying to put out a fire by pouring more petrol on it.
Yeah. Or just using fans or something, because you're gonna blow the flames out. Except it'd just be more air, so the flame would get worse.
Yeah, but no. Guns are bad because people pull them out when they don't get the pussies eaten.
Yeah. But yeah, or someone's been knocking one out to too much porn.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's just maybe they were just a bit low on money and she was just annoyed that he'd been spending money. Maybe it wasn't even the fact that he'd been wanking over porn. Other people who were probably much better looking than she was.
This Sky bill's fucking ridiculous. Click, click. walks up behind him and she's like, I'm just reading this statement here and it says something about the bang bus.
Did you don't really watch like UFC and shit like that, do you?
No.
But well, to be fair, it's Sage Northcutt. He was in the UFC, but I think they dropped him because he started getting battered.
Right.
But he's still doing MMA. But you should fucking see he got knocked out by this guy. One punch, and the X-ray on his face, man. His face, his skull's shattered all on like the left side of his face because the guy's right fist.
Yeah.
It's just fucking broke to bits. Have a look at it. We can cut this shit out anyway, can't we? But
Yeah.
oh, you can't even look on there, can you?
Nice, right. I will look after the show.
Yeah. But anyone listening, take a look at Sage Northcutt's fucking X-ray. His face is fucked up.
I think that's going to be about enough, mate. I'm sure we've done about an hour and a half here.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's an hour and a half, is it?
We've done at least an hour, I know that much.
Yeah.
So thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Hopefully JD will be with us.
But if not, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, fuck him.
Bye.